I'm here standing right in the middle of the Alawiye Educational and Wellbeing Center at Ogbomosho, southwestern Nigeria. As you can see, panoramic view of this hall will tell you the scale of the task in hands. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of books being unpacked, but yet to be sorted. We need manpower to be able to do this. After that, we will need shelves, of course. We need chairs and tables. Now, I'm going to interview Mr. Adeshile and Mr. Adegoke. They are the main two people who are looking after this center to tell us what is being accomplished so far. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I believe you are Mr. Adeshile,
Yes.
and one of the people in charge of this Alawiye Educational and Wellbeing Center for all.
Yes.
That's correct?
Yes.
As I was entering the center, I cannot help but to see this huge number of boxes. It looks like a new arrival to me.
Of course, we've just received this consignment just a few days ago, and it contains several thousands of books of different disciplines: physics, chemistry, biology, philosophy, and English, mathematics, and other subjects.
Thank you so much. This looks like you have your work cut out for you to organize all this. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Alawiye Ismail.
And you are one of the
I'm one of the
main people organizing and running this Alawiye Educational and Wellbeing Center. Am I right?
Exactly. I'm one of the keepers of this place. I'm one of them.
Wow. Okay. Now, I've just been told that this huge number of boxes just been delivered. Tell me more.
But this is just the beginning when we receive a package like this, because it requires another work to be done. We will have to employ our casual labor who will assist us in sorting everything to to categories.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I noticed that, that's
That's
helping hands for education, UK.
That is
Yeah.
what do I say? That is our maker.
Oh,
So
dear.
we'll see this opportunity again to say very big thanks to helping her. Since the beginning, they have been helping us if to this level. And up till now, we have not ripe enough. We still ask for more. So
Then in this case, I would say, please help us to help them. Helping hands for education.
they are very wonderful.
Thank you.
They are always there for us. At every moment we say yes, they answer us. We really appreciate them. But we have not got to the stage.
Now, the people with the Helping Hands for Education will continue to do their best to support this center, to make it happen. We want to see the center thriving. Now, let's go inside. See what has been achieved so far. Shall we?
Let's go.
As we are standing here, right in the middle of the Alawiye Educational and Wellbeing Center, I cannot help but to see that you have your work cut out to organize this place. Please tell us, what have you managed to accomplish so far?
Here we receive large consignment of books, which we have now arranged. We have arranged them on the pallet, different pallets.
You just unpack them.
Unpack them on the yes.
Okay.
Now we need to get them sorted, which will need some time and manpower
To be able to do that.
to enable us to do it, to get it perfected.
Yeah, huge task. Huge task.
Of course.
Really, but so far, I guess it looks very, you can call it an organized chaos, but it's nevertheless organized.
They are well organized.
So you know exactly where to go from here.
Of course.
Thank you. Let me welcome another engine behind this Alawiye Educational and Wellbeing Center. The person of Alhaji Ismail Adegoke. Good afternoon. Please tell us what your plans are to put these thousands of books into use.
Thank you very much, Doctor. We are faced with different challenges, and at every stages we find our way out gradually. Take for example, when the consignment arrives, they are always packed in the cartons. So at a stage we discover that for how long do we let them remain
Inside the
boxes? So that is how we got to this level. We arrange for the palette.
Right.
Then we group those books into that palette where we have science,
general
subjects, so that
so you have the languages.
This is after unpacked.
Yeah.
This is the next stage.
Another question is, I can see that the reason why, in a sense, you stop temporarily at this stage is awaiting, I suppose, budgets to be able to go to the next stage. So the center currently needs more funding to be able to move to the next stage, whereby these books will be arranged, sorted, cataloged. Then the next stage after that will be shelves, tables, and chairs. So please help us. We're counting to help. Please make your donation to the Helping Hands for Education to be able to put these thousands of books into the hand of the children who are in need of them. Please. There's a link below. Please click and make your donation, small or large. For those of you who have already made contribution, I'm ever so grateful. Jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah bless you. As we make our way through what will become the main hall of the Library and Educational Resource Center, I would like to make this opportunity to express my appreciation to all the UK schools who have donated the bulk of these textbooks to this project. Your thoughtful generosity will go a long way towards providing young people with the materials they need to support and enhance their educational opportunities. It may surprise you to learn that the city of Ogbomosho has a population in excess of 600,000. Yet, until now, it did not have a single public library. That is why we are trying to step in to address this gap and create a center not only where people can borrow books, access reference materials, have internet access, and find a quiet place in which to study, but also where free educational events can be held for the betterment of the local population. May I also take a moment to thank the wonderful trustees of Helping Hands for Education who have given their time and energy to collect and box up the donated books ready for shipment, as well as for their generous financial support to the charity. May Allah reward you all in abundance. More books. More books. Yes, indeed. Now, where are we going now? So, I can see this room is one of your experimental work. Because you told me about this before, to say you are experimenting with the possibility of how you're going to arrange things. Shall we go inside and see?
We'll come inside and
Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. This is a very promising site. I'm excited about this. Really, I am really excited to see. Okay, this actually, wow, this is purposely built.
yes.
It's very steady.
Build of iron.
Very steady and wow, strong. This is going to last. I was worried actually that whether you were going to use wood.
No, you use iron.
That's really fantastic.
You use iron.
Wow.
Even including the tables.
Oh my God. So
This is where.
this is the kind of shelves that we want to have in the center.
Exactly.
Numbers of them. It's going to be. I dread to think how many of these we need, but certainly we need a lot to be built. Really well done to actually try to build this to show us exactly the sample of what we're doing. This is very promising, very promising. Wow. I know that you told me about this, you say, but now when I can see it, I can see this is an excellent job, excellent job. Now, as you can see, what I really need to say is this. People who are working on this center, they are spending enormous time of their times, energy, and expertise to ensure that we accomplish this mission successfully. Books have been unpacked, semi-arranged. Now they have come into conclusion that they will need large number of shelves. I can see, and you can see with me, the sort of shelf that will be installed in the center. Please, I am appealing to you, please, appealing to you. Let's do this. Please help us by making a donation to the Helping Hands for Education to help the children who are in need to be able to help themselves through the education. There's a link below. Please click and make your donation, small or large. And thank you so much for some of you who have done so. And some people may think large number of people have done it. Unfortunately, no. Nevertheless, few of you who have made donation, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much on behalf of the children of Ogbomosho, southwestern Nigeria. Thank you so much. Can I ask about your vision? How do you see this center develop?
In fact, sky is the limit. for the development. Sky is the limit. And because this is just the beginning. So,
And do you think there's a need for this kind of facility in Ogbomosho?
of course. There is none in this neighborhood, none in Ogbomosho.
And we are very grateful for the Alawiye Foundation Education and Wellbeing Center for giving us this opportunity to have this type of library which has never happened, if I can say in Nigeria here, free of charge. It has never happened. Even at our higher institutions, the student pays for the university, the library they use. But here, it is all free. Please, I will advise you children, this library is mainly for you. It's mainly for you, like he has said, you are our future. You are our tomorrow. So get yourself prepared for tomorrow so that you yourself will determine to leave a certain legacy which people will appreciate of you when we are no more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.